What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we do play against Central Michigan as we try to find our very first conference win. Still, they're 3-2 on the season. We're 4-1. You know, they may be a better team on paper, but Kurt Herdstreet is still going to be rocking with us. They still believe in us after that Bowling Green loss. But today we also have quite a few prospects coming into campus for this week. We have 5 players visiting. We have Jermaine Henderson, Antoine Moore, Bruce McGuire, Yodwin Smith, and Brian Waller. All of these guys are 2-star prospects that are going to be coming in, and you know, a lot of these guys we do have a pretty big lead on, actually, so that's pretty exciting to see. And you know, I just would love to see, you know, if we can actually, the only exception is Yodwin Smith. We're actually in a close recruiting battle with Akron, so you know, if we can do what we need to do, you know, get our goals, and you know, more importantly, you know, win this game, then we should see all 5 of these prospects potentially commit this week. So here's to trying to go to 5-1 in the season, as well as getting all of those guys to commit, you know, for this game. But you know, let's go ahead and get into some game action though. Before I hop in, if you like the content here on this channel and love college sports gaming like I do, then please do me a favor and hit that like button, as well as subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and try to beat Central Michigan. Alright, man, so we got off to a really slow start the last time, and it really killed us. So it's really important that we get off to a fast start, and that's not necessarily it. Almost giving up a first down right off the rip. We gotta do better than that, man. We got a 2nd and inches now. They're gonna go with the read, and of course, we don't go for the right person. Yusef Reed is able to get out. We had the extra body, so if we just read it correctly, we would have gotten him, but of course, we now have a 2nd and 8 instead. As they go over the middle, they find Tyler Webb. Looks like a gain of 20. Almost a 2nd catch of the day, actually. But we do get him to a 3rd and long, though. So maybe we can actually get a 3rd down. But that... Oh, hang on. He dropped it. We dropped it. We got to stop. That's how we need to play. Now, a big problem is that our offense couldn't get anything going in the first half. We got to get off to a great start. We'll get it off to Eli Shaw again. He's going to take it down the sideline. He's going to make the first man miss. We also hit him with the little step back cheese. As now we find ourselves once again actually starting off already in Central Michigan territory as we're moving things down the field. Alex Garcia makes a nice catch. A couple of plays later, picks up the first down for us, as we're already starting off a lot easier. As you know, back in that Bowling Green game last episode, we didn't have much of a problem necessarily moving between the 20s, but as we got closer to that end zone, that's when we started to run into some serious problems, you know, at least particularly in that first half. As now we got a 2nd and 14. Let's see if we can pick something up. It's Eli Shaw again, picking up 5, which means we have a 3rd and long. We got a big test ahead of us now. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. As Luck dropping back, he's trying to find somebody. He's going to try to throw it away, and he's going to be incomplete. And so we did have to settle for a field goal. However, we do get them to go 3 and out on their next possession. So now we're back on the field again, and Lucas Coley takes a shot, losing 4 yards on that one, as Taylor Harper was able to get into the backfield with ease. As now we got a 3rd and long coming up here as Luck is looking. He's going to throw it right hand side. It's Andrew Green making a nice catch. Gain of 18. As the drive will still remain alive, and we'll get back to the line of scrimmage quickly as we go quick over to Lucas Coley, who picks up a few more yards. That's his first catch of the day. A couple of plays later, we now have a 3rd and 7 to finish up the 3rd quarter. Can Jamie Smith get there? And looks like we're going to be just shy of the first down marker, which means once we get out of this first quarter break, we're going to have a decision to make whether to go for it or not. You know, we need all the help we can get on offense right now. We don't want to give Central Michigan an opportunity to take over on us. And you see what we decide to do. We are going to go for it here. Fourth and inches. We're going to rock and roll with it as Luck is going to be brought down, but well past the first down marker. No problem for us, man. As now, we're rocking and rolling once again. 1st and 10. We try to throw to Alex Garcia, and it's broken up. And it's going to be an incompletion. So now we're back at a 2nd and 10 right now. Luck is going to try to scramble. He doesn't find anybody. He's just going to try to get rid of it. And he takes a shot in the process. As now we have a 3rd and long. All of a sudden, we take another hit. So that 4th down conversion does not work out for us. And now it's going to be, we're going to have to punt this ball away. As Guy was able to run straight through, screaming through, no one was able to get open. As now we're back at it again. This time, Central Michigan's on the field. Paul Powell is taking it up the sideline. He's going to be tripped up finally by Zaire Hill. That's going to be the first huge gain for the Chippewas all day. And now it's 1st and goal. A chance to take the lead, and they do just that. As Matt Johnson able to find a soft spot in our zone coverage. Able to sit and make the catch. And now Central Michigan holds a 7-3 lead. Okay, so they went back and scored extremely quickly. So now we got some serious work to do now. As 1st and 10, we're going to take Lucas Coley. He breaks the tackle. He's now up the sideline. No one's going to be able to touch him. He's at the 20, the 10. This safety might catch him though. But it's too late as Lucas Coley finds the end zone. 75-yard touchdown. And we got the lead right back on these guys. What a way to get our team going here. As now it's time for us to kick back off to the Chippewas again. After taking the lead right back from him. Let's see what the Chippewa response is going to be. And he's got some blocking, but it's fumbled. And Hodge picks it up, and it's only Jamar Lewis can do something. And Lewis does bring him down eventually. Wow. That was a forced fumble. But with all of us going for it, it didn't leave anybody to, actually do kick return coverage after the fact. So now Central Michigan starts off on their own 35-yard line as they're going to throw right to Paul Powell, who was partially responsible for that huge kick return, earlier, in this game. And now they're driving quickly. They're going to get the halfback screen off, and that could have been a much more yardage. Didn't decide to go out of bounds, just ran out of space. So now 3rd and 5 coming up here. One wide receivers, 85, goes into motion. Let's see what they find, and it's the comeback. And look who it is. It's Rod Hodge who picked up the fumble, gave him great field position, and now he's back at it on offense. Coming back for the ball, breaking enough tackles to get into this end zone. And now Central Michigan has the lead right back. Oh my word. So we had really good success with this play on our very first drive of the game. Let's see if we can find something similar. As this time we're going to hand it off to Coley, who fumbles the ball. And it's going to be picked up by McLaurin of Central Michigan. And that's how the first turnover of the day is going to happen. Just not good ball security for Lucas Coley. And now it's a fresh set of downs again for Central Michigan. What a tough one to deal with. But we get some good karma our way as Tyler Graham picks off the pass on the next possession. So a golden opportunity lost by Central Michigan. We're back in business, baby. Let's go. So the goal for this drive was not turn the ball over. That would be extremely nice. As we throw over the left-hand side. It's Andrew Green making the catch. Picking up 8 yards on that one. And now we got a 2nd and short coming up here. See if we can get it up the gut. We're going to keep trusting, the guys on this squad. Even if they make mistakes. Make sure the confidence of our guys is not shattered. As now Colt plays later. Luck's dropping back. He's going to throw over to Adrian Allen. If only he wasn't thrown on the run and delivered a better ball. He had plenty of space. But we'll still accept the first downs. We're driving down this field. Going to the right-hand side on the next play. It's Alex Garcia taking a hit. You know, but he's a big body receiver. He's capable of making those kinds of catches. As we're moving forward, it's now 2nd and 3. Here comes, no, actually, for some reason that, you know, safety screaming in didn't do anything about Kyle Luck. And now it's a fresh set of downs. Let's see if we can capitalize as we're going to the right-hand side now. Andrew Green making another catch. Another gain of 13 yards as a result of that. As now we got a fresh set of downs. We're moving along nicely and chewing some clock as well. Moving that thing down the field with absolute ease right now. As now we got a 3rd and short to deal with. Let's see if we can pick up the first. Go try to get to Rashawn Boyd. And Boyd's able to work his way upfield just enough for the first down. You know, not the flashiest offense on the face of the earth as you can see. But we're able to make some things happen. And what a throw, too, to Andrew Green. What a big boy throw that Kyle Luck just had right there. There was not much of a hole to work with, though, as we try to throw to Tristan Singleton, and what could have potentially been a touchdown was dropped. So now, 3rd and 7. We need the first down here, and we can't get it. Alex Garcia is going to be marked short. So we're going to go ahead, you know. We don't want to risk it. We haven't really been playing great as of late. So we're going to go ahead, settle for the field goal, take the points for now. And we'll go into halftime only down by 1 point. But I do believe we get the ball started second half. Let's hope we play better. Alright, boys. Welcome back to the second half of this game, man. As Kyle Luck is set to take over with the rest of the St. Thomas team as we try to throw to Andrew Green. But he fumbles the ball. And now Central Michigan's going to take over again. This is not typically how we turn the ball over. If we turn the ball over, it's usually because we throw interceptions. So, you know, definitely rare to see, you know, ball security issues for our team. And now, you know, we need our defense to make some plays here to keep this a 1-possession ball game. Let's see if it turns out well for us here. Well, just don't get into the end zone, I guess is really what I'm trying to say. Is now 2nd and 10. We're going to try to go to Paul Powell. He breaks some tackles. Corey Ford can't get there in time. And it immediately turns into a touchdown, taking advantage of the Andrew Green fumble. And now the Chippewas now have an 8-point lead on St. Thomas. So now we are back on the field once again. And now if we want to tie this ball game, we're going to have to try to, we got to get a 2-point conversion. But look at this. Eli Shaw again for some reason was subbed in at quarterback. I don't know why that was the case. I mean, no problem with Eli. But I would prefer to have Kyle Luck in there to make audibles, as it wouldn't matter. But it's just kind of annoying to deal with. As now we're back on track once again. Lucas Coley up the middle. Gain of 11. What a nice play. Is now 1st and 10 once again. Going to go up the middle. He's going to find Lucas Coley again. He finds another 8 yards there on the play. Looking really nice so far as we try to get our guys to the line quickly. This time it's a 3rd and short. Let's see if we get the first in. We do just that. Adrian Allen running a nice route for us, man, and picking up some good yards. So now, next play. Luck dropping back. Going to try to find Santiago Fallon. He makes the catch. Takes a shot in the process. But still hangs on. You know, gets the completion. And we'll get another completion here. Santiago Fallon had some space. And he's going to be brought down from behind inside the 5-yard line. As we're back trying to make this game all tied up. And we get the touchdown. Alex Garcia getting both feet down. That's an NFL touchdown right there too, if I ever seen one. Tight window, able to get it through. And now it comes down to this 2-point conversion. If we get it, we're all tied up. Let's see if we can get some luck here. And there's Garcia again, coming through in the clutch for us, tying this ball game up at 21. And now we're set to take control as Central Michigan goes 3 and out on their next possession. So now here we go. Let's see if we can capitalize on the great field position that we get on this drive. We go to Lucas Coley. He picks up 6 on the first play. And then we'll fake it with him on this read option. And Kyle Luck takes a shot. But he at least picks up 10 yards as a result of that. It's a first down. So now next play, Kyle Luck in the shotgun, trying to get it over to Fountain. And he takes a shot. But unfortunately, he can't make the catch either. It's incomplete. Taking us now to the 2nd and 10, where Luck thinks about scrambling, but does find Lucas Coley. He does move up to the flat. And now it's another 7-yard gain on that one. Leaving a 3rd and 3 coming up. We need to get this first, and we got that and so much more. Kyle Luck using all of that 65 speed that he has. Taking us down to that first down. And then picking up the touchdown here. Andrew Green really, redeeming himself there. Getting the game-leading touchdown after having that fumble early in the second half. So now let's see if we can hold on to this lead, as now Yusuf Red and company is back on the field. And there's some tackles broken. Billy Mitchell does bring him down. But Matt Johnson's able to fight for the first down marker. As now we got a fresh set of downs for the Chippewas to deal with. As Paul Powell is back at it again. He's got some space, but he's tripped up at the last second by Adam Wright. As we're moving forward. 1st and 10. Paul Powell, this time, he's going to try to cut it back in. Adam Wright's there to meet him a second time. But does take us on a little bit of a ride, so now we'll see if we can maybe, bring the blitz, see if that helps whatsoever. And that might not be the case, because Paul Powell just runs the opposite side of the blitz. Is able to pick up 15 more yards. As it's been all the running game so far. Yusuf Reed has hardly had to do the thing besides turn around and hand this ball off. As now a couple plays later, we got a 2nd and 10. There's Yusuf Reed getting involved, throwing it over the middle to Clifton Bolden. And it's instantly tied up once again. We got a tied ball game at 28 apiece now. Oh boy. As now we're now set to return this kick. And they're going to kick it off to Kajaye Boyd. He's got some speed if he can get to the open space here. And he does. He's at the 40. He gets tripped up at the 40. Oh, if he could have ran by that last person, he was gone. That 85 acceleration doesn't necessarily help him, but he does have potential at the kick return position. I definitely love that. Also, what I love is Kyle Luck getting down and dirty with it, breaking a tackle and picking up 12 as we move into the final quarter of play. We're tied up at 28 apiece now. Going into this final quarter, let's see if we can finally get this first win in MAC play. So let's get it done, fellas. Let's set a tone in this final quarter of play, as we're going to start it off by heading off to Lucas Coley. He picks up 6 more yards. He's going to make it a 2nd and 4. And, this, keep it nice and simple. Just get involved, with that running game early and often. Because if we can get, a run-heavy drive going and get a touchdown, that will mean we'll get some time off the clock too. And play against Central Michigan, at least more than just our defense. As there's Kyle Luck scrambling and getting out of bounds, picking up a few more yards. But we're also going to pass if we can, and it's a dangerous throw to Andrew Green. Dude was brought down by a horse collar, but of course they never call that in this game. But it's a fresh set of downs though. We get it to Tristan Singleton, who actually does make a catch. And to be fair, he is improving. But man, this guy has a ton of drops. And I'm happy he didn't drop that one. As we throw again, this time to Andrew Green. And now we got a 1st and goal. Having an opportunity to tie this game, or not tie this game, take the lead again. Let's see if we can seize it. And we almost get it through a tight window to Santiago Fountain. A very ill-advised throw, but it almost works out for us. But it's dropped. And now we got a 3rd and goal. And there's Tristan Singleton. Exactly what I'm talking about, man. Dropping another pass for us. As we got 4th and goal, we only need 1 more yard. And we can't get there. I thought Kyle Luck fell into the end zone personally, but the refs disagree. And now You know, we did get that stop, and now we're back on this field once again. We just got to pick up this 3rd and 5, though. So we try to go over the middle. It's Santiago Fountain. He is just short of the marker. But we don't learn from past mistakes. We don't do that here. We're just going to try to pass for the 1st down instead of the other way around. And this time it does work. Andrew Green able to get open just long enough to have the ball delivered to him, making the catch. And now fresh set of downs, and we still have control of this game as we slide down with Kyle Luck. We don't want that man getting hurt. The captain of this team, the best player that St. Thomas has ever had. I'll say that over Marv Santana, no problem, as there's Lucas Coley with the 1st. So now we got basically 2nd and goal. You can't even see the 1st down marker at this point. As we try to go up the middle to Lucas Coley, he nearly picks up the touchdown as Lucas Coley is down and hurt. So we're going to have to rely on Eli Shaligan here as the defensive lineman breaks through, gets the tackle for a loss. And it will be interesting to see what we do here. And we ultimately do decide to go ahead and kick the field goal. So now it's up to our defense to make one more play. And then this game can be over. As Youssef is going to drop back the throw. He's going to try to throw to his receiver, but Jeff Jones is there to break up the pass. We'll have loved the interception there, but we will take an incompletion for now. As now we got a 2nd and 10. Reed has all sorts of time. He's able to get it off to Webb. Tyler Webb able to get out of bounds. We were initially there to keep him inbounds, but we can't make the tackle when it matters. So now 3rd and inches. They're going to go ahead, throw over the middle to Bozeman, which does stop the clock, but Central Michigan does take their 2nd timeout. As we got a 1st and 10 now. One more 1st down could get him in the field goal range as Bozeman gets there again. Another 1st down, making it look too easy. And now at this point, we just got to make sure that we can at least force overtime. We don't want to give up this 1st down as Youssef does decide to throw it away. And it comes down to this kick. Let's see if the kicker has the leg for it, as well as the accuracy to force overtime. As the kick is up, and it's right through the middle. The kick is true. Just no doubter whatsoever. And now we are going to have some overtime, man. Let's get it. As now we are set to take over in this 1st overtime. 3rd and 12. We're just going to go ahead, run a screen. Don't want to risk turning the ball over. We'll at least get the field goal and then rely on our defense once again. It has played extremely well throughout this game. And now we're going to hope that they can do the same here. As Reed, he's going to try to throw over to Hodge, but it's broken up. There's Eric Bradshaw with practically the play of the game. And is able to go forth and force them to take a field goal. As now we're back at it again with the 2nd overtime in this game. Double overtime action as they start with a halfback screen to Paul Powell. Picks up 6. Now a couple plays later, we could force another 3 and out here as they go to the left-hand side. Paul Powell has some space, but he had his foot out of bounds. And he's going to lose yardage as Central Michigan does opt to take the field goal. So if we can get a touchdown here, this game is effectively over. As Tristan Singleton, I thought he was going to get into that end zone. He was really close, but instead we now have 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can get into the end zone with Kyle. And Kyle gets in there, gets into the end zone. They give us the touchdown, and that's how we're going to walk away here, man. St. Thomas is able to avenge the defeat we took at these guys at their stadium last year. This time we're able to pull away and pull it out in double overtime, winning with a final score of 40-37, getting that 1st win in MAC play in Season 6. Looking at the stats for our guys, and it was just one of those games where your heart is racing, yet you're so calm at the same time. It was insane. Kyle Luck, man, he was 35 for 45, over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dude balled out. And then on top of that, Luck did have the game winning touchdown as well. He had 15 carries for 68 yards. Lucas Coleman also put in a ton of work today. A lot of his yards came on his long touchdown run, which went for 75 yards. It's one of our longest touchdown runs in this entire dynasty so far. He had 19 for 131. And then our receivers got plenty of opportunities to catch the ball today, and we took advantage of that. Andrew Green had 10 catches for 113 yards and 1 touchdown. He's not the only person to score though, as Alex Garcia was able to get into the end zone for the first time this season. He had 4 catches for 26 yards today. Finally, the defense was pretty spread out for the most part. Adam Wright did lead us today in tackles with 5. Jeff Outlaw and Zaire Hill also had 4 tackles to their name as well. We also got to this quarterback exactly 1 time today. OJ Gardner was able to get in there and, get a sack for us. But what I'm most proud about is that we had 2 turnovers today. Zaire Hill had one on like a Hail Mary at the end of the first half. But Tyler Graham really bailed us out after we had a fumble. He was able to get an interception on the next play. Probably the biggest defensive play of this entire game. We also do get all 5 people that did visit against Central Michigan last week. They all decided to commit to our school, so I'm extremely happy about that moving forward, as well as the fact that we got another coach upgrade to work with. We can move him up to level 10, which that would be very encouraging to see. Although next episode we will go on the road to play against Ball State. They're currently 3-3 on the season, but they seem like a solid team on paper. B plus B, but Curb Herd Streak is going to rock with us though, despite all of that being on the road and just not being as talented as a team on paper. It should be a good one, so make sure you smash that like button as well as subscribe if you happen to be brand new. This is John Jake Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.